The beginning intro in the beginning. So, welcome back to the Let's See Where This Goes podcast. I don't even know if that's the same name from the episode before, but we're going to figure it out. I'm here with. That's the part where you introduce yourself.
But you supposed to introduce.
I'm unprofessional.
Me too.
Chris Williams. I just met him on the streets today. He was homeless. How you doing today, Chris?
Not bad.
No, that's all you got to say.
A little nervous, huh?
Why are you nervous, Chris?
Don't know what's going to come out your mouth.
That's what she said. I don't even know if that fit. That didn't even fit, but okay.
That's what she said.
That's what. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit you with some random icebreaker questions, and I just know they're completely random. There is nothing else behind these questions. I literally just Googled, and they're just absolutely random questions, Chris.
I feel like there's a lot, but okay. Go ahead.
So, Chris, I've known you for almost 7 years, Chris. The world wants to know, how come you don't fuck with me like that, Chris?
That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
How is that crazy, Chris? Is that not what you said?
I'm here doing your podcast.
Yeah, no. Don't try to deflect. Is that not what you said? The
Bro.
verbatim, you said, I don't mess with him like that.
I said that
Okay.
based on
I'm
my
glad you're taking accountability.
on my first time meeting you.
Okay.
You had no facial hair.
So you judging me because I look like Uncle Carl.
Who was Uncle Carl? Come on.
From Family Matters?
No. Carl, then Uncle Phil.
Mix the two.
I mean,
They look the same.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, okay. Okay, keep going. What else?
Okay.
Yeah.
But you still didn't answer the question. How come, Chris?
Your facial
judged
hair,
me,
bro. I couldn't trust you.
But you
man.
didn't judge me as a person. You
I couldn't
judged
trust
me.
you.
How come you couldn't trust me? Because I didn't have no facial hair?
Yeah, bro. And it was our first time meeting, so that go a long way.
Technically, the first time you met me, yeah, I was eating a Wingfield burger.
Yeah, and then it had sauce all over your mouth and stuff. So
I will say though, it was different because when you walked in, my first time meeting you, was like, "What's up, little bitch?"
was that directed towards you?
It was not directed towards me, but it was my first time meeting you. It set the stage.
So you should have knew what you was getting into.
I did. I almost quit
You was scared?
because I wasn't sure if I was gonna fit in.
Why?
Because where we work at, I was like,
Oh, you thought we was a little different.
I thought everybody was gonna start the shift off with and hey brother and all the other stuff, but couldn't find out it's a job. Okay. Icebreaker question number 2. Again, Chris, completely random. I literally Googled and I was like, what's a good icebreaker question? So they asked me to ask this.
Okay.
One rag or two?
First of all, you disgusted me.
What do you mean, sir?
Are you telling people what you mean?
No, I'm gonna let you explain what you mean. One rag or two?
So let me ask you again.
Uh-huh.
When you take a shower,
Okay. It's getting kind of personal.
whatever, and you get out the shower,
Uh-huh.
and just say you gotta wash your face.
Okay.
Maybe the next one, I don't know. You use the same towel you use
No, sir.
use in the shower.
No, I don't.
No.
That's disgusting.
No. You did. You just found out you needed another one. So how are these questions for me and you should answer that?
No, sir. No, because I want you to explain
Why you nasty?
why you was
I don't
using
know.
two. Because obviously, because of the way I look, one rag was working.
I mean, but you rubbing your ass all over your face, man.
So, just to add context, I found out earlier this year that folks is out here using more than one rag.
A couple months ago, actually.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 months ago.
I don't think it
That
was that
folks
long.
is out here using more than one rag to clean their body.
And wash their face, right?
Yes. So I was under the impression that one rag would do.
That's crazy to me.
But now I learned, you got to grow up and evolve, that folks is out here using more than one. So now I have 3.
What's the third one for?
I have one for my body, one for my nuts and ass, and then I have one for my face. I became super self-conscious now.
How was that different from? That's crazy to me. Okay, I mean, do you think? It's better than what you had. I mean, you know.
Hey, look, again.
Your nut rag and your face rag were the same one.
Considering my age, I was doing something right. I don't get acne. So obviously, maybe you need to try it.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
Because I was like, it was working.
I don't have acne.
Me neither.
So why would I need to try it? The stirring contest?
I won. Okay, third icebreaker question. It's completely 100% random.
Come on, Mo, don't.
Velcro or no Velcro?
I knew you were gonna say that, bro. I knew you were gonna say that again, man.
I'm just asking, bro. The folks want to know Velcro or no Velcro as a grown man.
No Velcro. Yeah. What
determines no Velcro or Velcro?
When you can tie your shoes by 2 straps, that's ridiculous, man. You got to grow up a little bit. And when I mean grow up, I mean stay in a range where you can, from baby to adult, not old man.
So what you were saying is I was a 32-year-old baby.
Or an old man, one of the two.
Again, context.
2 straps.
So
he just untied his shoes.
When I first started working with this kind gentleman right here,
stupid.
I was picked on and bullied because my shoes had no shoestrings and Velcro.
That's too much, man.
I had my Walmarts on. So yeah, and so him and Rodriguez, you'll probably hear him at some point. They clowned me for about a good hour. And I got PTSD from it. So I literally went home, said I would never wear these shoes again. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you were in my life at my age of 32, whether you were a friend, a foe, whether you was, girlfriend, wife, whatever you was in my life at the time, you didn't love me. Because there was no way that you should have heard rip every single time I undid my shoes. I thought that was okay.
That's hilarious, man.
I'm just saying. So if you are seeing this and you were around me at any point in time at the age of 32, I blocked you.
That's crazy.
Because you didn't love me. Because you allowed me to wear those shoes and didn't say, hey, bro, you ain't 12. You ain't 13. I might as well have a Velcro wallet to go with it.
That would have been better.
Would it have been?
Yeah, bro, because I would have rather hear you take out your wallet than tie your shoes.
Yeah, I cried in the car.
I didn't even care about that, bro. I felt my laughter made me feel better.
It just instantly set forth the transformation of I've never worn Velcro since then because I was so hurt.
It's good.
I almost came to work the next day barefooted because I didn't have any other shoes. I was never a shoe person, so I just was like, I grabbed a pair of white and black shoes from Walmart, and I was good, bro.
You gotta stop it, please.
I still rock the Walmart 30s.
You gotta stop immediately.
I mean, I had to now because now I feel like walking on concrete.
Yeah, you gonna sprain your ankle.
Yeah, I'd probably sprain my ankle every day.
That's so stupid.
Right, so now that we got the icebreakers, out the way, it's trash. Who is Chris Williams?
I don't even know yet. I ain't got up there yet.
He 35.
37.
Damn, you old.
Younger than you.
Barely.
That's crazy.
So now I know you. So you got a family, you got a wife and daughters. What's looking at the world and the way it is right now? What's a difficulty of raising girls nowadays? Especially since I know that they're all at different stages
Yeah,
in development. You got an older one, then you got a middle one, then you got a baby.
Yeah.
And so, what is being an active dad? You know what I'm saying, in their life, or in with the mom and everything like that. What is the difficulty that you see? You're like,
girls or kids, period.
Okay, you say kids. I say girls because you got all girls.
Well, yeah, I mean, this world is changing a lot. It's getting scary. I don't know what to expect. Yeah. I don't know what to walk home and see. What I don't know. It's just some random weird stuff going on, man. Kids are they're not kids no more. They old kids, and when I say about old kids, I mean like they at beyond the years. Whatever,
yeah. It's like when we were when we were younger.
Telephone.
Keep this in there. 3rd floor. Building 1, 3rd floor. When you come in, go to the second entrance, the second gate. Go to the right. If you're facing the office, go to the right. And then it's literally the first building on the left hand side. You'll see like a blue Lincoln. You'll see it should be like a black BMW SUV on the right hand side. If I'm guessing, you might see a red Chevy, but it's literally when you go through the gate, the first building on the left hand side. 1305. All right. Yeah. All right.
I parked at the gate.
I'll be forgetting to tell people they got registered the vehicle. I registered.
Who was that?
Empress.
No.
We're recording. We're recording, so I can't tell you.
Okay.
So, because I look at it and see, even from when we were younger, you know what I'm saying, we were actually allowed to actually be kids.
Yes, time has changed so much.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have social media, things on TV. I mean, you remember, if you seen some weird stuff, it was probably like late night, 11 o'clock, HBO, but we weren't allowed to stay up. Now, with social media and YouTube and everything, kids are no longer
they're exposed too early. Way too early. Yeah.
And then especially when now as a parent, you have to look at everything that they look at because there's certain agendas and stuff that are being pushed, and depending on how you want to raise your kids,
right?
You don't want that, you know what I'm saying, pushed. Everything on TV now is over sexualized and so kids start to think that this is okay and natural, but you as a parent, you're like,
right,
this isn't. I want you to stay a kid. So how do you, combat that?
A belt.
Okay. So you still use a belt?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I got a few of them.
Yeah. Depends on the level of severity.
Absolutely. I got a school belt.
Okay.
I'm just gonna whip your ass with all the shit you done.
No questions.
The piled up belt.
Oh,
yeah.
Boy, I think my dad had one. My dad used to have one. I knew my dad what whooping I was gonna get. I knew it was
based on the belt. Based
off the belt and based off his actions. So I could hear my mom snitching downstairs.
That's crazy.
Because I was upstairs.
You said snitching.
She was snitching. And so I knew if my dad came straight to the room,
it was over.
I had a chance.
Okay.
I had a chance to make it. It all depended on the right answers that I gave.
Okay.
So I knew I don't know was not an answer. Like if he asked me why did you do or why did you act like that, I bet not he said I don't know. Because that was going to mean I immediately was going to get a whooping. So I knew I had to give some type of reasoning. But if he went to the room first, there's nothing I could have said. I knew he was going to come back. He had a hard day. Your mama snitched on you. I don't care what you got to say. But I also think that fear is what's missing with kids nowadays, because kids nowadays don't fear anybody. So you got teachers in school that's scared of the kids. Parents are scared of the kids. Kids scared nobody.
Right.
And so now it's difficult. It's difficult to not raise, but it's difficult to instill that in them. So as a dad, do you think that you being active plays a part?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What effect do you think, especially having girls?
I mean, I'm teaching them how to become young women the best way I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With me not being a woman, of course. You know.
You're not transitioning?
Absolutely not. Not to
Okay,
that.
just asking.
Not to that.
Need clarification.
What was you gonna say? What were you getting ready to say?
No, I was just asking if you was transitioning. That was all.
It's crazy because I don't think you were gonna say that. Okay.
You never know.
But no. So you know, have you met my wife?
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Gangster.
she helped me with that a lot.
Gangster.
You know? She helped me with that as much as possible.
I can see
You know,
that.
honestly, I didn't have a dad, so I can't tell you how a dad's supposed to act.
Gotcha.
Or how a dad is supposed to be involved with their children and stuff. I didn't have that.
Okay.
I had a father figure at 17 years old.
Gotcha.
I'm damn near grown now, so I can't, you know.
And that's where me and you are the same. Whereas I had a dad, and somewhere along the lines, you know, family dynamic. That's a whole different story. Changed about when I was about 10 or 11.
Okay.
So then, you know, the next father figure didn't come into my life until about 16, 17. But by that time, I had been doing this kind of sort of on my own.
Yeah, you winging
So
it.
it was kind of like, you can't tell, I had unconsciously developed the you can't tell me what to do type of thing. And then I got my own apartment at 19. So now it's really, I'm grown now in my mind. So I'm like, you can't tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me what to do now.
Right. Makes
And I'm
sense.
not saying that was always, it had a good effect, because I think there were certain parts of my life where I wanted a dad figure to just be like, man, this learning how to be a man is hard. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to be a man, because you have so many different people that have so many different opinions.
Right.
You know, about what a man is supposed to look like, what is a man supposed to do. And so a lot of it was trial and error. A lot of it was, you know, figuring out who I was as a boy, because I was still a boy mentally. And then you try to transition to a man. Then you get into relationships, and, you know, life is just different.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad I didn't have a daddy.
huh?
I'm glad I didn't have a dad.
Why? Just ask me.
Probably got a lot more whoopings.
Okay, but let me ask you a question. You said you use whoopings, so if you got whoopings as a kid, would that have changed?
If I
your
got
route?
them,
Yeah, if you had gotten them. If you had gotten them. If you had gotten, like, if you had
if I had gotten whoopings.
if you had gotten that man discipline or that man figure.
My mama used to braid hair, so her hands was tight as on the what.
Oh, so you got them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And with switches and.
so was
switching
it
cords.
so even though you had your mom and mom was there, was it the same as having a dad?
I don't know because I never had it. When I was 17, I moved with my cousins.
Okay.
16 to 17, I moved with my cousins, and you know my big cousin, Big Mike, he passed away, but he he taught me a lot of stuff, but it was later in life, so you know,
Yeah.
I can almost tell you what you finna tell me, or you know what I'm saying. So it was kind of a little tug a little bit, but it wasn't like I was just totally lost.
Gotcha. Okay. So now you being, you know what I'm saying, with you being 37, your hairline being 50,
It's crazy.
as a man that's still developing and still growing, do you like where this world is shifting, or are you kind of concerned?
I couldn't see nothing but the ring around your neck. What'd you say?
Sentimental.
Sentimental?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real sensitive. What did you say?
I said sensitive. I said sentimental.
No, that's what I heard. What'd you say?
I said I don't even remember the question. I got ADHD.
crazy.
I got bad ADHD. You can't ask me to go back. I got ADHD.
Okay,
You
go to the
can't-
next one.
I don't have an answer. No, but basically, looking at what's developing in the world and things that's out there. Do you like where it's going?
I can't say I don't like it. I dislike it or I like it.
It's different.
It's just definitely different.
It is definitely different than when we grew up.
Yeah, it feel like everything was. I don't even think it was just hot outside when we was growing up.
Bro,
I don't know why.
Because
I just
we could be outside all day and
Yeah.
never knew it was hot.
Yeah.
It was just like we could play football outside. Like I look forward to Saturdays. I knew all we had to do was clean up, and we could be outside
All day. Yeah.
all day drinking that nasty water hose water.
You like that?
Bro, after something, because somebody always left it running.
Yeah.
And so when you went to go get it,
a
it
puddle.
was in a puddle of water and dirt and grass, and you just picked it up.
Yeah, don't drink that water that's on the ground already. Just
But it was just weird.
wait till new water come out.
Yeah, but it was just like I think it changed because we were actually allowed to be kids. You were with your friends and you were, you wasn't worried about sex. I developed late when it came to sex and all of this stuff because it wasn't out there like that. We were playing hide and go seek. We were playing thorough tackle. We were playing basketball all day. We were swimming with, our parents would barbecue with other families and stuff. It was different. Now you got, you got kids having sex at 13, 14 and think it's regular.
Yeah, it's a lot of babies raising babies. Definitely a lot of babies raising babies. I don't see why that's a thing, but it's definitely happening. You know what I mean by that?
I don't. I'm 40.
Kids having kids.
No, I know what you meant, but I'm 40. I don't know about that.
You got to this big old age and you ain't thought about none of this stuff.
Never, not to the day, not once. you deal with me every day, Chris.
It's crazy, bro.
Even though, let's go back to the original question. You said you don't fuck with me like that.
I should have stuck to that.
You definitely should have. I think
should've
your
stuck
life
to
would have
that.
been a lot easier if you had stuck to that.
I definitely should have stuck to it.
Now, 7 years later, yeah,
I should have.
it's gonna be in your wedding.
I should have stuck to it.
It's gonna be so fun. I'm wearing shorts.
I'm wearing shorts.
2 peas in the pot. I'm wearing all white.
Man, when is this gonna be over?
All right, well, we appreciate y'all just hanging with us today. It's gonna be a part 2. He just, he had no idea what was coming today. That's what she said. But, we gonna keep going and we gonna make this fun. Tell us where to find you on Facebook, social media, Chris.
Hey, hit him and ask him to call me. Because if you ain't got my number, you can't get me.
Literally, he is this big old age and has no social media
period.
whatsoever.
It's cool though.
I'm not even saying it's a bad thing, but he has none. So like and comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Let us know what you thought. Let me know if you still wear Velcro shoes or not.
You saying these are old people?
I think I'm gonna cop me a pair.
Because the baby's not gonna say.
I'm bringing them back in style, bro. I have no shoes on right now.
Did you twinkle your toes?
I did.
In front of me?
It was weird. Was it weird, bro?
It's a big pussy boy.
No.
All right, man, I'm out.
All right, y'all have a good one, man.